Last day for notes in 13.7. All right, we'll be doing dilations. And basically, if you've ever had your eyes dilated at the doctor's office, they put those drops in and your eyes get really big like cats. Okay? And then when the medicine wears out, they get normal again and they can restrict and get small again. So if you're in a dark room, are your pupils dilated big or are they dilated small? Big. And then you're on the sunshine, your pupils are dilated itty bitty, right? So that's the same thing as what we're going to do. We're going to dilate figures on the graph today. Okay, so these three vocab: dilation, a center of dilation, and then the scale factor that we will use. And anytime, usually on a worksheet or sometimes in the textbook or maybe map testing, whatever, if they use the capital letter K will represent your scale factor. Why they don't use an S or an F, not sure. They use the capital letter K. All right, and cross out this part. I don't want to do that example. Go straight to example number 1. All right, first thing I want you to do, I already have mine on here, my original. So will you please plot your original quadrilateral on the graph so it matches mine, using the points given in the directions. All right, give you a couple seconds to plot that. So plot this original. Looks like my original got moved a little bit, didn't it? Something got moved. Maybe it was the graph. Was the graph that got moved? There we go, that's better. My graph got moved off a little bit. Okay, so now we got our original on there. There's our A or B. What is this one down here then? This is our -3, -1 is the D. All kinds of goofy things going on here. Okay, this one was our C. This one is our new D. This one is our new C. But now by looking at that, we want to dilate that. We want to take our original, and they said to find the coordinates in the vertices of the image after the dilation having a scale factor of 2. So the scale factor is 2. All that means then they want to enlarge it. But we can't just take the x's by 2, multiply them by 2. You also have to multiply your y's. Otherwise you're going to have a distorted picture. Just like if you go to Walmart and you get a 5x7, say you want it twice as big, how big will they make it? 10 by 14. That's a scale of 2. Well, you're not going to want to make it taller. What's going to happen if you make your picture 4 inches taller and only 2 inches wider?
It's going to look really weird.
We look really tall.
Hey, I might do that. I'd look really skinny. I'll distort it. I'll look, oh, woohoo, yeah. Send out those for the Christmas postcards. Okay, but yeah, you're not going to want to do that. It distorts the picture. So you got to make sure what you do to the x's, you do to the y's. Right, so what are my new coordinates then? If we didn't have a graph to put them on, multiply everything by 2, what do I get?
-8, 2.
And 2. My new B becomes
2, 6.
2 and 6, good. And my new D or C becomes
2, -2.
excellent. And my D now becomes what?
6.
Perfect. And then now plot your dilation, and it'll look like what I have already plotted here. We enlarged it. Okay. On to checkpoint number 1. First draw your original. And this one ended up, it's a little itty bitty one inside. Sometimes if we end up with a little small one and we make it bigger, or vice versa, if we have a big one and make it smaller, it's not always necessarily going to end up in the inside like this. There's some on your worksheet today where you might end up with the large one here and the little one over here. That's a great question. We're going to do that one on the next page because you can make it smaller. Now this one we multiplied, or the last one we just did, we multiplied it by 2. What's our scale factor here? 3. So we're going to make it even bigger. Our scale factor here is a 3. So if we wanted to make it smaller, what would we do? We will end up multiplying it by a close negative, think. I think I heard it. What are we going to multiply by if we want to shrink it?
3.
No, that's still making it bigger.
Negative 3.
Okay, take that negative thought. Okay, take that division thought. We could divide it by 2 and divide it by 3. And those are what? Negative numbers less than 0 are called, starts with a D,
Negative.
starts with a D.
Exponents. Dividend. Dilation.
No?
Decimals.
Decimals. Woohoo! That was a tough one. Decimals. So you would multiply by 0.5. Multiplying by 0.5 is the same as dividing it by 2. Okay, you get the picture? We'll practice one of those also. All right, now we've got our original on here. Now we need our new scale factor. They want to enlarge it, so we're going to multiply it by 3. So my new D now becomes what? I have to multiply each one by 3. What do I get? Negative 9 and 6. Perfect. How about my E?
3 and 6.
3 and 6. And now take each one of these times 3 and I get 3 and negative 3. There are our new coordinate points for our dilation, our enlargement. So put that on there and it'll be right here. You enlarge that with a scale of what? 3. Now, are these two figures, is my original and my dilation, are they congruent? Yes or no? Are these two figures, my original and my dilation, can we call them congruent?
Yes. Yes.
Vote. Who says yes? Who says no? No is correct. Why not? No, people.
Not same size.
They're not the same size. But we can call them similar because they're the same shape. Nicely done. All right, next one. Cross that off. Cross that off. Go right. Hey, where'd my 0.5 go? Where'd my 0.5 go? Did I go too fast? I gotta bring my 0.5 up. There we go, found it. All right, so now this is your example what? 2. Example 2. Put the original on there. Right up here. Plot those so you get your original. And now, notice the original is the original bigger or smaller than your dilation? Bigger. So we are going to end up using a scale factor that is less than? Less than? I was hearing something else over here and something over here. It has to be less than 1.
That's what I said.
Decimal. Okay, so now we got the original. Now we need to come up with our new ordered pairs. What do I get for my new and improved dilated letter P? Can I pick on? Sarah, what do I get for this one? Now our scale factor is 0.5. which is also the same as what? What do you mean 2? Dividing it by 2. So what do I end up here with? -4 and 2. What do I get here? Nathan. Yep, and? Excellent. And the last one, Tasha. Excellent. Now plot our new little dilation, and there the little itty bitty bugger is right there. It's so cute. Questions on those? Pretty simple. Cross that out, and then this is just a summary of what we've gone over. Here's the translations. You can fill those in.
This is Lennon.
Okay, so that tells you the transformations. Then on this page, they give you the little summary on the rotations and what we do for the 90s and the 180s. And down here, the dilations. And your worksheet, I will hand out right now. I need an extra little graph. Oh, where did that come from? Anybody going to the game tonight? Yeah. Big family game? Basketball game. The girls play at 5:45, the boys play right after it. And JV's before that, obviously.
JV boys or girls?
Varsity girls play at 5:45. Varsity boys play right after it. The JV girls are right before the varsity girls.
Isn't JV game right after school?
Could be. And it might be. The boys might be out at Cheyenne.
My brother said that the JV game was right after. That's right.
It might be. It is out at Cheyenne too, I think, because the girls are right after school and they're at the high school.
Yeah.
And then the varsity follows them right away.
JV said.
Can we go back this time?
Redemption.
Can you go back one?
For the girls, it's their only loss. It's against Shanley. We were each other's first game of the season. We went to Shanley and we lost by 9.
Yeah, same with the boys. Well, the boys
We had like
got crushed.
20, 30 turnovers, but that was that week. They played them, and remember we lost those 3 seniors?
Yeah.
Or 3 high school kids like within
Yeah.
48 hours.
Oh,
And it was just, remember how sad that week was and awful? And we were
Yeah.
going over there to play that game, and they were discussing if they should even play the game or not.
Yeah.
And they did. I think our girls and boys are a little bit more prepared and ready and mentally ready for tonight's game.
Yeah,
And it's
I think-
home.
I think we're probably with it.
So, you're not doing anything.
What's your
I'm always doing something.
Empty, what's up?
Come and share this.
So is that 4:15? I mean 5:15 or 4?
The girls is at 5:45,
Yeah.
and the boys play right after that. And now, did the boys? They lost too, didn't they?
Oh yes.
To Shanley there.
Yeah, the sophomore team lost.
What is the boys' record right now?
Wait, I know they lost like 3 games or 2. No, they lost 3 games. And for sophomore at least. I don't know about varsity.
That's a big. It's gonna be a big game tonight.
Yeah.
Because right now, well, when we first started out the year, for the girls, we were rated #1. And then we had that awful first game, you know, you got to take everything into mind, heavy hearts, what was going on. So we lose, so we drop down in the ratings. Now Bismarck Century, who beat us in the state championship last year by 3 points or whatever, they're rated #1. Shanley's #2, and we're #3.
So if we beat them, we'll be like second.
So then we'll be back in the runnings. I haven't got anything done today. I came to like watch the clock.
I can't even.
How do you think your daughter feels? Do you feel like that?
If I'm this excited, I'm sure she's twice as excited. I don't know. She's been scoring quite a few points. Team's been zoning in on her. See how she does tonight. If she can handle the pressure. You want to take this after the break? Or do you want to do it now?
We'll take it after the break.
Okay, be back in here at 12.
Yeah, I know.
Hang on, let me hit the download button here. Where did my download button go? Yeah. Where'd my download button go? Where'd it go? Where is that?